Welcome to the Nikki Rich Show. I'm your host, Miss Nikki Rich. And as you know, we are broadcasting live out of sunny California. Today, guys, we have an exciting show for you. We are taking it all the way from California to Atlanta. And we have the one and only Charlene King Pearson, known as Miss Juicy Baby. And I'm so excited to talk with her. But before we get to our guests, I want to let you guys know that you can subscribe to our YouTube at Nikki Rich 2, as well as follow us at the NikkiRichShow.com, our official website, and on Instagram and Twitter at Nikki Rich Show TV. Well, guys, our guest is in the house, and I don't want to keep her holding on any longer because we only bring on the best, and she is here. But I got to brag a little bit about our guest that's coming up. You know her as a reality TV star, but she is an actress, a TV and radio personality, a philanthropist, y'all, and also she is a businesswoman. And you know her from going viral from the memes. So I'm excited to welcome to the Nikki Rich Show for the first time, Miss Juicy. How are you doing, Miss Juicy?
Hey, it's Miss Juicy Baby.
Yes, Miss Juicy Baby. Everybody knows the queen of Atlanta Boo.
Get it?
Yes, yes. I want to say, Miss Juicy, I'm telling you, taking the pandemic by storm because you killing it right now. Like when you talk about seven streams of income, I think you got 20.
Oh my God. You couldn't let no little pandemic, stop you.
Mm-hmm.
That
You
make you
can.
that mean you gotta work harder.
You do. You do. And you are killing it. I mean, from not only, from acting to TV, creating your own businesses. I mean, you are making it happen. And like, it just seems like the pandemic, you just blew up even more.
Well, I couldn't, like I said before, I couldn't let the pandemic stop me.
Mm-mm.
It did put a halt on some things, but if it put a halt on one thing, let me see what else I can create. So I won't let that, weigh me down or anything. I won't get depressed because I can't do this.
Mm-mm.
I can't do too much acting because they shut us down. So why am I shut down? I'm not gonna sit here and go crazy. So
No.
let me go ahead and create something else that I can do.
And I'm gonna tell you what else you be doing too. You take out time for you. You in the yard. You gardening,
Yes, ma'am. I have to.
planning, everything.
I have to. I have to. To make it your own,
Mhm.
you gotta do something that you appreciate it more when you do it yourself.
You do. Now I know you're originally from Texas.
Mhm.
Do you still have family in Texas?
Oh yes. Oh
Okay.
yes.
So we're
My
praying for
entire
Texas
family.
right now. We're
Yes,
praying
ma'am.
for Texas.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm praying for your family and everybody, in Texas right now.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Now,
Most
have you
definitely have
had
to do
any
that.
family that has been affected by the
Yes,
storm?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm originally from Corsicana, Texas,
Mhm.
which is south of Dallas, north of Houston. So the whole entire state of Texas, I think a lot of people are misunderstanding that a lot of people just think it's Dallas and Houston. No, it's San Antonio. It's all over Texas has been affected. So it's like thousands and thousands of people, millions of people that's without power.
It
And
is.
so the snow, it was a snowstorm, like a blizzard that hit, and Texas not equipped for that. They're
Mm-mm.
not ready for something like that. And so the last time I believe that we had something just as bad was the year that the All Star was there,
Oh.
and that I had already moved to Atlanta then, but
Mm.
I had to go back during that storm
Mm.
because and I was right there in it, and it was like something unbelievable. Because I'm very short in stature, and trying to get out in the snow, it was like quicksand for me.
Wow.
So it's really it knocked out the generators, the power. So it's really no water for people to drink.
Mm.
It just was. It's crazy right now.
It is. It's very crazy, and like I said, we're praying because you never know what will happen anytime. And look, just over the weekend, that fast, so many people are losing their homes. And some are passing away. So I just wanted to send my prayers to everybody in Texas out there.
Exactly.
But we got to get back to you and all your success. Oh my goodness. Everybody know you are on, Little Women Atlanta.
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, wow. 6 seasons.
Yes, ma'am.
Amazing. Like, that's huge. I mean, how does it feel just to be here another season, with all that's going on right now?
Oh my God. Guys, it feels amazing to be back for another season. There's times during filming this season we didn't think that we were gonna make it through.
Mhm.
We did not have no earthly idea that we was gonna make it through, because we dealt with so much just trying to film this season 6, from being shut down because of the pandemic in the middle of filming. We had already started filming before
Mhm.
the pandemic. So being shut down in the middle of the pandemic, losing our sister, our cast member, and trying to come back, we had to take more time,
Mhm.
because even when we got the clearance to come back, we wasn't ready. We wasn't emotionally ready,
Mm.
because it's something that we had to relive. And so, like I said, losing many and then coming back trying to film after that
Wow.
was really, really hard. Being shut down again because of the pandemic as well. But we was able to pull together and lean on each other in a time of need. So it was very hard, but we did it.
Mhm. You did it. And look, we here at the season premiere January 22nd. Here every Friday. Everybody can go check it out. Airing
Yes.
every Friday. Y'all can go check it out at 9 p.m.
Mhm.
So coming up, y'all new episode. Y'all can go check it out. And also,
On Lifetime.
on Lifetime, guys, on Lifetime. And I want to just talk about your acting career too, as well. What an amazing, I mean, you've had an amazing, acting career because I know you started with your first playwright with Shelley Garrett.
Yes. Yes. And that, oh my God.
Hmm.
That was amazing. That's where I got my first start.
Yeah.
My very first professional play. Because
Yes.
being from the church, of course, I got my start at the church.
Hmm.
But my very first professional play was with Mr. Shelley Garrett. I
Hmm.
can't just give him credit for one play, but I was in 6 with
Yes.
him. And that's even before the radio, before the reality show, before the sitcoms, before the series. And
Hmm.
so just being able to do that and get that under my belt and get some knowledge from some veterans.
Yes.
Because I did plays with Bernadette Stainers. That's Thelma from Good Times. Okay,
Huge.
what I'm saying? And Larry Blackman, just different people from Cameo, just different people like that. And
Legendary.
Howard Hewitt. I mean, David Pearson. It's just like so many. I was a rookie on side of these veterans.
Hmm.
And so I had to pick their brains. I had to look and see, because I'm like, I got the opportunity to do what I love to do. That means I have the ability to gab. That's what God gave me, that talent. But now I'm getting paid to gab. So,
Yeah.
so I'm like, I'm picking up every piece of information and tools that I need to get. And that's what I did at a very young age.
Yes. And not only from the plays, you went to the TV screen, as well.
Yep,
Happen Leonard season 2, TNT Klaus season 2, 3, and 4.
yep.
I mean, Klaus, I love Klaus. I'm telling you.
I do too. I do. I absolutely love it. Now, the first TV show that I did was with Fred Hammond.
Yes.
Fred Hammond, Christmas Who Needs It. That was my very first TV show that I did with him. And from there, the rest is history. I did
And
both of Ricky's his sitcom and his reality show. So is Happen Leonard Bigger is on BET now.
yes.
BET Her and Happen Leonard is on Sundance and Netflix.
Mm,
And Claus, that was, I don't even know how to describe my experience with Claus. I was trying not to be a fan, but you can't help to be a fan of Niecy Nash.
I love
Okay,
Lucy Nash. I love her.
she is the epitome of, when you say queen, that's a queen. And I just love her and the experience that she gave me working with her and Jan Lyons and Kavuchi, and it just was so amazing. And they embraced me, and it's fun and exciting to work with people that you're fans of. But guess what? And they're fans of you.
They're fans of you. Yes.
And
I,
so it just was amazing, amazing experience. So for this to be the last season for Claus, it was bittersweet, but I
mhm.
was so glad I was able to be a part of, 2, 3, and 4.
Yes.
And then now 4, I got to shine even more than I did in the other ones.
And, bigger on BET.
Yes.
Bigger on BET.
Yes, it's just, so I'm like, oh my God, that's another network from TV1 to TNT to BET,
I'm
Sundance.
telling you.
I was like,
That
oh my God.
resume, I'm telling you, that
And then I
resume
have
is
another one
long.
coming up on Lifetime.
Yes. Okay.
You didn't know about that one.
I didn't know about that one. You got to
It's
tell us
coming
about.
real soon.
Yes. Yes, we ready. I'm telling you, you inspire us all. Like, I mean, it's just so amazing. And we just talking about just bits and pieces from that's TV. Let's talk about the radio. Like I said, you killing it right now. Let's talk about the radio part. I
Okay.
mean, it's amazing because right now you are on the Reek show.
Yes, Reese Radio Show. Yes.
Reese radio show. That's what I'm talking about. Now, how has that been? That's pretty amazing.
Wow.
I would say.
When he gave me the opportunity,
Yes.
I didn't know what to do. I'm like, when I first moved to Atlanta, a lot of people don't know, that was one of the first people I met was Reese.
Yeah,
He
Reese.
wasn't in radio at that time,
Mm-hmm.
but when I first moved to Atlanta, I moved because the morning show that I was on the Ricky Smile Morning Show,
Mm-hmm.
was moving up here, and so we moved up here. And but when I left them back in 2019,
Mm-hmm.
Reese was on the same radio station that I was on at the time. But when the pandemic hit, they
Yeah.
let a lot of people go. So Reese was like, and I was just a sidekick on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show, but
Mm-hmm.
Reese saw my talent and know what I was capable of. So when he got his own opportunity to have his own radio show, he was like, "Look, I want to bring you on with me, but I want to bring
Yeah.
you on as my co-host." I said, "Who, me?" I said, "Okay." He said, "You can do it. I know you can." And I was like, "Okay, well, I'm gonna go kill it." And that's what we do every day. We have fun. We're family. We go out there and we kill it. I mean, it's fun. It's very exciting.
I know it is, and especially when you do something you love, and y'all all become a family.
Yes.
It's like it becomes a family when you're doing, radio and TV. I love that too. You build relationships with each other.
Exactly. Exactly.
And I love that. And like I said, you have the TV, you have the radio, but you are a businesswoman. You also have created your own businesses, launched your new shade line. Tell us a little bit about that. Eminence Eyewear.
Yes, Eminence Eyewear by Juicy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I wanted to create something. Women, we love fashion. And you always want to be look good. So you needed something to enhance your fashion when it's sunny outside, or I be wearing the shades in the dark. They say, "Come on, Juicy, for real." I said, "Well, honey, I know I look good. So you gotta feel good. If you look good, you gonna feel good."
That's your
So
brand.
right. And so I was like, okay, I need something to come up that to enhance that. So what can I call
Mm-hmm.
shades? I want my own shades. And so, because I love a nice pair of shades. And
Yes.
so I was like, okay, I'm a queen. A queen is royalty. So what? Why not? Well, I don't want to call it royalty because it's Chris Brown's baby's name. So I had to think something else. Eminence, eminence mean royalty. So
Yes.
that's what I was like. Okay, eminence. That sounds good. That's kind of bougie. So I think I can do that. Okay, a little bougie and sexy and classy all together.
For the
So I said
queen.
eminence by Juicy, and so eminence eyewear by Juicy, and it just create class style for men and for women.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I know the men love the juice too,
They,
so I
they
just
love that.
wanted I wanted to make sure I had something for both.
I
So
love it. You look, I gotta get me some shade.
okay, okay. Girl, they
And
make you feel good. And each of
they
my
do.
shades have their own name.
Yes. Okay. Now,
Yes.
what's some names that you have?
Well, for the women, I have sophisticated lady.
Okay.
And then, so those are real classy. If you want to be Bugetto or whatever, you can. But you have your sophisticated lady. Then you have your cat. Cat eyes is the one that's shaped kind of like cat.
Mhm.
Then you also have now you got me thinking. You have your bad girl, and bad girls remind me they're classy, but they kind of edgy. And
Yeah.
I got that from Rihanna, because I think
Okay.
of Bad Girl Riri. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I came up with that name, Bad Girl. And then I also have well, Cool, and those are like your round lenses. And so kind of remind you of the Wayne, but it don't
Yeah.
have a flip up, but it's they're the round lenses.
Okay.
And then then I have it for the men. I have Boss. I have two different looks. I have Boss, and I also have Player, because
Okay.
they always think they're a player, baby. So so
Yes.
I have those, and I have a couple other names for the women as well.
Yes. So y'all gotta go get y'all Eminence
Yeah.
Shades by Juicy. Go ahead. Now, where can they purchase them at?
We have an online boutique, eminenceeyewearbyjuicy.com. Eminenceeyewearbyjuicy.com.
Now, tell us a little bit about the cognac, the new cognac you have.
Well, it is a honey flavored cognac.
Mhm.
So most people, when they go, you think of cognac or brown liquor, you think of Hennessy. Now, before I joined partnership with Mr. Lassier, Hennessy was my drink. I would
Yeah.
not get you wrong. But Hennessy, I'm not going to drink it straight. I
Hmm.
would have to mix it with something. So I wanted something that was sweet enough for the ladies, but strong enough for the men.
Okay.
So when I tasted that, I said, "This is mine. I want partnership in this." And
Yes.
so it's called Le Sear Cognac. And if I tell you, you don't have to mix it with nothing but just a couple of ice cubes. That's the only thing you need to mix it with. And you can just turn it up because it got that little honey flavor, but not too sweet. but
It's,
it is really good.
I
It's
know it
really good,
is. I
girl.
know it's good.
And
Especially
we
when
getting
I
it.
come
We're
home.
getting it right now. It's not everywhere, but
Okay.
we are starting it. Like we just brought it out, so
Mhm.
it's making its rounds.
Yes.
It's in like it's all over New Orleans. It's all over Louisiana. But because of the places like in Georgia,
Hmm.
we haven't gotten it here yet. But
Okay.
we got it in a couple of places in Texas. We have it in Chicago, and a couple of other states. So we're working our way up, getting a good distribution company, so we can have it everywhere.
Yes.
Yes.
And I know when you're not working your businesses, you are in the community, you're giving back, you're working with several nonprofits, and you also creating your own events too, giving back to the kids each and every
Yes.
year. I know you had your second year working with the kids in the fashion show, and
Hmm.
I like that too because we have to give back in our
Oh
community.
yes. Oh yes, sure do. I work with Josh 21 Powell,
Hmm.
with 21 Reason to Give. We go and we feed the homeless
Yes.
as well, and speak out to the youth. I
Hmm.
also work with a Pay USA, which is with Reese them, the nonprofit with them as well. We have all kind of basketball events, charity events,
Hmm.
giveaways, food drives, um, voter registration drives. We're there. I tell them I said I be in these streets, y'all, but you have to
You
because
have to
I
give back.
appreciate them as well, just like they appreciate me. I appreciate them as well.
Hmm.
So you have to give back because I feel like I was blessed. So God bless me. Why come I can't bless others and
And
help
it's so
others?
rewarding. It's
So
so rewarding when you do
exactly.
it. You be like, wow, this feels so good. That's why I don't
Yes,
understand why people don't just give back because it feels so good.
you're right.
You make you want to give back even more. You want to be like, okay, what else can I do?
Exactly, exactly.
And I love that you doing that, not only living your dreams, because that's what you're doing. You living your dreams and you're not letting anything stop you, but you are also there to, reach your hand back and help someone else.
Exactly, exactly. Just like even with, I'll tell you a little bit about with the show. Like I'm out in the community,
Hmm.
and like even with Josh Powell, we go and he's very much involved with the Black Lives Movement,
Yes.
and he helped me get involved with it, where I'm out there doing the protests, doing live protests. We're out there. When the pandemic hit, we started doing a virtual protest
Hmm.
with positivity, with promote positivity movement. It's like just to inform people to stay informed about what's going on around us, how we can get more involved, how we can get more people out to vote.
Yes.
It was just important things that we need to know and that others need to be aware of as well. So I'm like, oh my God, I am like really out here doing this. I was loving every bit of it. It
Yes.
is so rewarding and refreshing to see people actually wanting to know more and to get out and be involved. So,
I'm gonna tell you, Miss Juicy, within this year, we have learned so much. Not only about ourselves, but just history and what people had to deal with in the past and present
right.
right now. Because the things we've been through, we are history right now.
Yes,
We're
exactly.
history.
We are.
And to,
We are history.
mm,
And let me go on to our own horn for Georgia to turn the state blue.
yeah, I'm gonna
Okay,
tell you, I'm a Southern girl. I'm from South Carolina, and
okay,
y'all did that. I was over there
baby.
cheering. Y'all did
I'm
that.
like, they didn't just show up one time at the voting. They did it twice. Or we did it twice, and that was amazing.
God
That
is
was
good.
amazing.
That was so good, and we just need to do it all the time. But I'm gonna tell you, Georgia showed out this year. They
Yes,
showed
they did.
out.
They did.
I was so happy, and I was like, man, change is happening. It's happening. 2020, 2021, change has been happening. It's yes. They saying go Georgia. Yeah, go Georgia. And we all we got to do is, like I say, continue praying and staying focused and keep believing. Change is
Exactly.
happening. It might take a while or what have you,
Yes.
but you got to start somewhere. We have
What's
to
that
start.
song called Change is Gonna Come? Baby,
Yeah.
we have our forefathers died for
Yeah.
our rights. The least we can do is take advantage of what they died for. Take advantage of the opportunity and the rights that we have.
Mm-hmm.
And so you got this opportunity. We are living now. So we have this opportunity to make a change.
Yes,
So we need to go out there, and do it.
we
So
do. We
got
do.
to.
And like you said, I love that you said you protested virtually, because a lot of people say, oh, I might not go out there. It's too hard. But you can still do it in the comfort of your home. You did that. Even if you are sharing or tweeting or, reposting, that's a way that you can
Yes.
help.
Yes. You
And
are
doing it
absolutely
in
right.
positive manner, positivity. I love that you said that too, because that's very important, in a positive way.
Exactly. Hannah Joy is a young lady down here that has an organization called Promote Positivity.
Mhm.
And it was her movement and the dedication that they gave as well to keep it going. They said, we're not going to stop. We stayed out there until we couldn't stay no more. But
Mm-mm.
hey, y'all closed us all down. But guess what? You think you closed us down.
We
But
not,
where there's a will, there's a way.
and it worked. Look,
Yes. Yes.
and it's working. It's still
Yes.
working, because the fight is not over. We still fighting, and we're gonna continue to fight. So
Yes.
you can do it virtually, because I know LA, we have been shut down for the longest, but I know
I
some.
was out there when y'all got y'all curfew, and I was like, "Ooh, it's time to go."
I know. It's like two. I'm telling you, I feel like we've been shut down the whole year. That's what I feel like. It's too much. I was like, this is too much. But we can eat outside now, so
Yeah.
that's the good part.
We ain't gonna talk about Georgia on that.
Y'all probably been open. I'm gonna
You
tell
know
you.
what? We wasn't supposed to.
I know. I see. Y'all mayor is letting everybody know. I know y'all got All Star coming up, and they letting everybody know, do not come to Atlanta. You know,
You know
don't.
people gonna be hard headed.
I mean, I wonder. Like, it seems like us being here, it's like a whole different world.
It is.
Because we shut down. I know you said you was here when we shut down. That's just how it is.
Y'all got shut down. First, it was the curfew.
Mm-hmm.
And then it started being the restaurants. They even shut down so much in LA where you could not even eat outside.
Mm-mm.
And so it was like we had to be in a bubble when, oh, this making my eyes look good, girl. I'm sorry. But it was
I like it. You like it, right?
like,
You like it.
yeah. But it was like, okay. I was like, ooh, I'm gonna have to hurry up and get back home because y'all shut down too much down here in LA. We
Yeah.
can't do this. We cannot
I
go
be
there.
telling people, they be like wanting to come here, and I'm like, okay, come here and waste your money.
Okay. I was like, I gotta go back home. At least we got some humanness some there. But you get mad, but then I come home and I get upset at some people being ignorant,
Yeah.
not thinking it can happen to them.
Mm-hmm.
But this is something serious that they shouldn't play with. Even though Georgia is mainly open for the pretty much of it is still closed, but since it's pretty much open, you still need to be safe.
You gotta
You
be
still
safe.
need to be safe. You still need your gloves. You still need your hand sanitizer. You
Hmm.
still need your mask. You still need your Lysol. You need all that stuff. You gotta protect yourself
You do.
because this is not a joke. It don't just affect old people. It don't just affect young people, babies. It don't. It affect anybody. This
Hmm.
do not have a name on it at
It's
all.
it's some
So,
scary stuff. I'm
yeah,
telling you.
for real. Too many people have died from this for people to be ignorant and blind to the fact.
Hmm. Yes. And me myself, I have health conditions, so I can't be out here like that. I had to a guy friend I had to let him go because I'm like, you can't be in and out here, honey.
Okay,
We ain't doing that.
it's crazy. It's crazy.
Mm-mm. And it's the truth. We just gotta be safe, prayed up, and I'm gonna tell you, you better enjoy right now because when it open up, it's gonna be it's gonna be crazy.
You already know.
Can you
You
believe
already know.
we were shut down? We will never get this again in our life. This is supposed to be your rest time. We will never get this again.
Never.
The whole world shut down.
The whole world. The whole world. But you know what? People, some people get mad when I said, baby, this wasn't up but God. It said, be peace, be still,
Be still.
be still, and I'll show you I'm God.
Mm-hmm.
I'm because only that's the only person that I know that can shut the whole entire country down.
The world, not the
The
country.
world.
The world.
The world. Yes. You gonna listen to me one way or another.
Yeah, that was.
Let me stop everything from happening, from
Thank you.
moving.
Wow.
You better know that I'm God. You better know it, honey. I'm gonna
Yes,
show you.
it was. And the thing about it is, it has its good parts and its bad parts. But
Yes.
I do want to talk about like the people that were on the verge of losing their homes. They no longer losing them. Or if they did, they got a better home. I knew friends that had apartments and now they live in their houses, 5-bedroom houses.
Well, they said they finna start back evicting people, so
Mm,
that's only for so long, you know.
I know.
I mean, you had, I want to say you had enough time to get it together, but then you didn't because you didn't have a job to go to.
Mm-mm.
And some of them still haven't bounced back from that.
But look at the people. Look at Texas too. Look, they could have been okay, but look at what's happening to them. Also, it's natural things that's happening. Alongside the pandemic. So you don't. It's just
Exactly.
hard.
It's
It's
very hard.
hard to be in this pandemic and deal with natural disasters and just life in general.
You're right. You gotta stay prayed up. You really do because, like you said, a lot of this stuff is beyond our control.
Mm-hmm.
So
Beyond our control, but like I said, we're gonna make it, and we're gonna continue to succeed during this time, just like you, Miss Juicy Baby. You are succeeding, and like I said, you
excuse
inspire us
me.
so much
Thank you so
because
much.
of everything you're doing, and you are showing how we can still make it happen during this pandemic. And I know that people, would love to connect with you. So on social media, that tell us where they can find you and just learn all about everything you got going on.
Excuse me. Well, they can go first of all my website. I have a website. It's therealmissjuicybaby.com. My Instagram is Miss Juicy RSMS and
Mhm.
Miss Juicy J on Twitter. And then my Facebook, both my Facebook pages, The Real Miss Juicy Baby.
Yes, love it. And I'm so excited for you, Miss Juicy.
Thank you.
And everything you have going on. I know this 2021, whew, if you did all this right now, I can only imagine we just getting started.
That's right. You said it, girl. I can't stop now. I can't
No.
stop now. I mean, with the show,
Hmm.
I felt like this may have been the hardest season for us to film, but it's
Yeah,
the most powerful
it is.
season. It's the most powerful season. Y'all think y'all seen it so far if you haven't missed the episode. But honey, just wait. It's more to come. It's
It's more
really,
to
really
come.
good. Yes. It's really
Yes, it's so much more to come, and we can't wait. And I'm telling you, like I said, we're going to continue seeing you in the community and
yes.
everything you got going on with that. And
Yes.
I just thank you for being our guest here today at the Nikki Rich Show.
Not a problem. I was excited to come on, so I'm so happy that you asked.
Yes. Now, Miss Juicy, do you mind letting everybody know who you are and you are watching the Nikki Rich Show?
Okay. Hey, it's your girl, Miss Juicy Baby, and you're watching the Nikki Rich Show.
Yay. Thank you. Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome.
And if you hold tight just a little bit, but I just want to thank you for being our guest today.
Not a problem. Not a problem.
Thank you. All right, everybody, you were just listening to Miss Juicy Baby. I want you guys to definitely connect and follow her on social media, her website. She got it all for you guys. You can follow her on IG at MSJuicy RSMS. Go to Facebook, Miss Juicy Baby RSMS, and also Twitter, Miss Juicy J, as well as YouTube, Juicy Queen of Atlanta. And don't forget about us on YouTube. Subscribe to Nikki Rich, the number two. And I want to thank you guys for watching the Nikki Rich Show here. Much love to you. And we're going to end. And oh, I definitely got to shout out our sponsors real quick. I'm sorry. I got to shout out our sponsors, Natalia, Megan, Hair and Beauty. Hey, shout out to Natalia, Megan, Hair and Beauty. Here we go. And I definitely want to shout out our other sponsors. Shout out to the nonprofit sponsors we be having here as well. Miss Mary Angel, and that is Sons and Daughters of Virtue Outreach Ministry in Milwaukee. So shout out to Miss Mary Angel, and you see the flyer. You can connect Mary Angel to your 19. But I want to end by saying thank you guys for watching the Nikki Rich Show. Thank you. Bye, everybody.